I was wrong yesterday to describe James Cleverly as clever. And I am sorry, and of course I bow to the comments which said that I was a fool for doing so. I think it was wishful thinking. I think it was stupidity on my part. I'm sorry. Because it's quite clear that Cleverly's intervention in the Northern Ireland talks and in the progress that has been made, partly because of Chris Heaton Harris, Cleverly's intervention is like the kiss of death. And he hasn't invited Sinn Féin to the meetings, or rather hasn't invited the representative from Ireland, from the Irish part, or from the Dublin part of Sinn Féin to the meetings, and is sticking to some sort of extraordinary terminology and blinkered view. The only purpose of these meetings, the only purpose of any discussions is to get the Northern Ireland Protocol in place, to get the Northern Ireland Assembly back in place, to get the talks between Britain and the EU back in place. And everything else is secondary, and yet Cleverly has wedged a spanner in the works. I simply do not understand how these unbelievably unctuous twits like Cleverly and Liz Truss can get away with it again and again and again. It tests the patience of a saint. You know, really, there's just a time where you want to say, too much tinkering, too much messing around, too much stupidity, and not enough common sense. Do these people lack common sense? And why sideline the one person who seems to have made progress? Why sideline Chris Heaton Harris? The one person who has actually done anything of value, actually pretty well in the entire government. I'm rendered almost speechless, actually.